Hello everybody. Kapag nag-a-apply tayo ng discharge permit po, doon po sa step number 3, tayo po ay nag-fill up nitong outlet information. At dito po sa outlet information ng step 3, naglalagay tayo dito ng location of the outlet, description of the outlet, the geolocation, evidenced by latitude and longitude, the geolocation of the outlet, and the name of the receiving body of water. We have also the primary pollutant parameter at may options po dyan na BOD at saka TSS. Now, if the wastewater we are generating is purely organic, we can select BOD. And based on your water sampling and analysis, kung ano po ang average BOD concentration as reflected in the result of laboratory analysis. Halimbawa, 45, yun po ang ilalagay natin, expressed in milligram per liter. At ito naman pong average rate of discharge ay doon po yan sa step number 1, kung ano naman po ang total volume of wastewater discharge natin. At yung average load expressed in kilogram per day. So this time, paano ba yung average load kinukuha? Paano ang pagkuha nito at para saan, bakit kinukuha? Kinukompute yung average load. And for me, it is to determine kung magkano ang load-based fee. Kung magkano ang permit fee na pwedeng bayaran sa pag-apply ng discharge permit. Nakadepende dyan sa iba't ibang information sa outlet information. So, kung meron tayong um, BOD concentration na 45 milligram per liter at kung meron tayong wastewater volume discharge na 10 cubic meter. So, magkano ang pwedeng babayaran? Well, we are using the equation yung sa pollution load. When we talk about pollution loading, we use the formula pollution load equals effluent concentration in milligram per liter, the volume of discharge in cubic meter per day, and the number of days of operation with discharge times 0.001. So to determine yung pong load na nandoon sa step number 3, dito sa average load, gagamitin daw natin yung equation na yon. Ano yon? Yung sa BOD load, uh, which is equivalent to the effluent concentration, the volume of discharge, and the number of days of operation times 0.001. So kung ganon, yung BOD concentration natin ay 45 times 10 cubic meter times 365 kung yan po yung number of days of operation in a year times 0.001, and that is 164.25 expressed in kilogram per day. Now, pagka na-compute nyo yung load like 164.25 kilogram per day, yun po yung ilalagay natin doon sa step number 3. So, wala nang blanco. Yeah. Then, click save para ma-indicate dito sa step number 3. And doon daw sa ating 45 milligram per liter BOD concentration with the average rate of discharge of 10 cubic meter per day, meron tayong average load na 164.25 kilogram per day. So you can now proceed sa step number 4. Now, para saan nga po ba yung load na yon, no? Kino-compute kasi yan para malaman po yung wastewater discharge fee. At sa atin pong wastewater discharge fee, we multiply the calculated pollution load with 5 pesos per kilogram. So kung meron tayong 164.25 kilogram per day, magkano ang babayaran sa wastewater discharge fee? Magkano ang babayaran sa EMB with respect to discharge? So the discharge fee is 164.25 kilogram per day multiplied by 5 pesos per kilogram. So we have 821 pesos and 25 cents. So 821.25. So that's the wastewater discharge fee. And sa annual permit fee natin, yun pong basis dito ay doon sa volumetric rate of discharge. Yung permit fee, nakadepende po siya sa dalawa. One is yung discharge volume at doon sa klase ng discharges if with heavy metals or without heavy metals. So if we have zero discharge, we have an annual fee of 2,000 pesos. If below 10 cubic meter, we have 2,000 pesos annual permit fee for without heavy metals, and then 2,600 with heavy metals. Ngayon, if it is 10 to 30, that is 2,200 pesos and 2,800 for wastewater without heavy metals and with heavy metals respectively. 30 to 100 cubic meter to 5, then 3,100, 100 to 150 cubic meter, 2,700 pesos, and 3,300 pesos. If it is greater than 150 cubic meter per day, then 3,300 without heavy metals, then 3,900 for wastewater with heavy metals. So if we have 10 cubic meter as the average volume of discharge, considering kung without heavy metals, pwede natin makita dito kung 10. So nasa ano tayo dito? So we are in 2,000 pesos annual permit fee. So therefore, the applicable fee na pwedeng bayaran natin is the combination of a discharge fee and annual permit fee. The wastewater discharge fee based on our example is 821.25 pesos at yung ating annual permit fee is 2,000 pesos because of the volumetric flow rate of 10 cubic meter without heavy metals based on the tables presented. So the applicable fee is to 821.25 plus 2,000 pesos. So meron tayong 2,821.25. At yung pinakababayaran natin, we can check the exact fee sa ating mga order of payment issued by the concerned EMB Regional Office. So, yan po yung purpose nung nasa step number 3 para malaman yung discharge fee based on the pollution load. At malalaman na rin natin yung annual permit fee base sa rate of discharge, then therefore the applicable fee for our permit application. Pwede natin bayaran yan sa Land Bank Linkbis portal. At doon sa Land Bank Linkbis portal, meron usually doon na dalawang fees na pwedeng bayaran. So for example, dito sa Land Bank Linkbis portal, magbabayad tayo for example ng applicable fee. So remember, dalawang pwedeng bayaran doon. One is the application fee amounting to 95 pesos at yung ating applicable fees. So check nyo lang dito sa Land Bank Linkbis portal sa Environmental Management Bureau Central Office yung pong ating transaction. So halimbawa, discharge fee, application fees, 95 pesos or sa discharge fee. So, fill-upan nyo lang dito yung information na kailangan para makapagbayad tayo dito sa portal. So, yun lamang po. Maraming salamat. And I hope kayo po ay may natutunan sa ating mga diniscuss. Ano po? So, remember na merong fill-upan tayo sa step number 3, which is about the water pollution information. So, number 2, we are providing the outlet information. And number 3, we are providing the average load. So that's the important things to remember in step number 3 of discharge permit application via online permitting and monitoring system. Maraming salamat everyone, at I hope you have learned something today at magamit nyo po sa pag-secure ng discharge permit. At magampanan din natin yung ating tungkulin, lalong-lalo sa nakalagay sa Section 10 of DAO 2014-02 in item number 3 to attend to all permitting and registration requirements of the establishment. At kung gusto nyo pang matuto, malaman ang iba pang mga bagay sa mundo ng environmental compliance, permitting, reporting, registration requirements, please subscribe to this channel. Please follow and subscribe. Please share these videos. Maraming salamat po sa ating lahat. Tayo po ay mga mabuting katiwala ng kapaligiran. Salamat po ng marami at God bless us all.